this thing? Yes. Yes, okay, it works. Chat. Chat. Okay, that's there. Assuming everything is fine. If so, welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. We are seeing if tonight we can make the YouTube stream work. Checking my side that everything is okay. So far, so good. All good. Okay. Looks fine on my side. Everything's all good. Yeah, guys. Back in the Aston. If any of you have been following the LFM that I've been doing on Twitch, then you'll be seeing that I have had a little bit of practice. Oh, that's good. But yeah. Tonight, obviously ACR against lots of very super competitive people. That's going to be quite interesting. And name. So this was LFM 45 minutes. Was lower temps. Oh. This at the moment test. I don't remember how much fuel we used. It was definitely 3.8 something. I'll try something better. So that should be pressures. It's quite hot, so getting big ducts should be relatively a bit higher. Awesome, thank you, Ken. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, everything seems to be good. Hopefully, we've finally gotten this YouTube thing go quite a lot lower. This side of the tires. This side always ends up being high, so let's go low there. Higher here. Okay, we'll give that a go. At the moment, we're just going to practice on race fuel, just to see how the race setup is feeling like, especially with these super hot conditions we've been gifted for the moment. The track is currently on fast. The conditions aren't ideal for what we'd like to test. But yeah, for the moment, all is good, all is good. Just to ensure that chat is still working, Ken, if you are still here, can you post a message of any sort? That's perfect, okay, awesome. All is good. Let's hope that we have sorted everything out. Going on our first few laps here with fuel. We did roughly test it earlier in LFM. Want to make a few adjustments just to ensure that the car is working best as possible throughout the entire stint. Sound quality is great, and quality is great. Okay, awesome. Very happy to hear. Hopefully we don't have any crashes or whatever, then we can make this a norm. Not having to worry about stream going, bombing. track at the moment is still fast. Slowly but surely just going to work the tire pressures, the tire temps, acclimatize to everything. I think we need to increase the brake bias slightly just to ensure that we don't lock up, as the ABS is already on 4. Just to help us a little bit in that first corner. Don't want to be locking up, especially having a long race ahead. It seems for the moment, my changes to setup has definitely made the car more pointy and much easier through a rouge. That's good. Just curious about the rest of the lap. Oh, 2Z, what's up? I just got it now. CSL lead. Oh, awesome. Nice, 2Z. Are you recovering from the COVID? Are you feeling a bit better? Welcome to the stream, welcome. Hope you had an awesome day. At the moment, we're just testing to see what the car with race fuel feels like. We had obviously a little bit of a test in LFM earlier. We're just checking now. Made a few changes to the setup just to make it feel a bit more live with the fuel on board. Yeah, let's see. Ed, you're gonna ask me a setting about the CSR. Oh, it's all good. Recovering well. Let's see in 2 days. Yeah, hopefully you test negative in 2 days. Hoping for the best. Hoping you recover well. What changes did I make? I made changes to the rear springs. I made them 1 stiffer, as well as took 2 flicks off the rake away. Yeah, at the moment we're in the low 19s, which is not too bad considering temps we are in. Also the fuel we have, as well as the track is still currently on fast. And look at the time we've gained through T1. So far it's looking like it's quite stable and we can withstand what we're going to do to it throughout the whole stint. It feels a lot more nimble compared to LFM earlier in terms of the change of direction. That obviously didn't go so well. That's not shabby. We'll look at my Botec shortly and then see how the pressures fluctuate throughout the entire lap, and we'll start getting ready for some quali laps. Not too sure what to expect from quali. Only thing I know is some meat in the Ferrari should be getting cold. Okay, so the pace seems quite consistent. One more lap, guys, and then we're gonna just have a look at the motor and see how our pressures fluctuate throughout the lap. Try and optimize it as best as possible for the race. Yeah, we got a small slip from Mr. Santos there. Bit of the rear stepping up, but all good, all good. Getting much better through there. Seeming the track is slowly but surely getting slightly closer to optimum. Messed that up slightly, missed the apex by at least a few planets. Yeah, the car feels very stable, very consistent. I think I'll be quite decent in the race. Just hoping it looks after its tyres well enough. We'll just be finishing this lap and then we'll look at all the data. Okay. Let's see. Owen Bauer doing an 18.0. 91 with race fuel. First sector they were losing quite a lot. I'm not sure who all is doing race laps, but let's. Our tires are still getting to 90. Is quite high. Not gonna increase the ducts anymore because then let's see what a tire life was like. 2.88, no graining all round, 3 laps, minute 20 a lap, which is like 7 minutes. Kind of half towards the stint. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to be using this as the setup. Use inches. I'm gonna go half. Calculate how much we need. So at call it 18 divided by 60.3. 90 minutes divided by 2.3 times by 3.92 liters per lap plus the outlap plus that 162 liters, which is roughly 81 a stint, but should be completely fine with that. It's amazing. Yeah, the car does feel much better. So we are just gonna save this as call this 1.8.14 ACR race 2532. Fine. And from there the cambers are perfectly fine as the gaps aren't big enough, so that's good. We are also just going to look at Motec and see how the pressures fluctuate in the run. Open our Motec over here. Open. See how they fluctuate throughout the run. So the rear left can go a bit higher. See on the rear right it does get quite high, but where does it get quite high? Literally towards the end of the sector. We're gonna decrease the right side by 1 click and fix about 1 click, and then the left front is fine. and the left rear can be increased by. Okay. Last thing, click on the last lap, and that is fine. There's a 3 variant. Okay, that should be good. So we'll save this at the top race setup. Then have roughly the pressures now, so it's 5, 7, 7, 9. They are 5, 7, 7, and 9. Then we make it 4, 3, just to have a bit more. Have a bit more intensity in the tire. So we're gonna go for some quali laps now. Just see what the car feels like. I wouldn't be surprised if the time that was just posted by Samir literally race fuel. Would not be surprised whatsoever. Thank you so much for that YouTube subscription. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hours in the pits at the moment. We currently are P11. Assuming Old also was testing his setup out in terms of race conditions. Definitely feels a lot more nimble. Just confirming in chat, guys. Everything's still good. Car's handling looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Wrong time to read the chat. All good. Okay, that's good. Hopefully we got some of the tire pressures correct. Okay, let's start a quali run. See what the car feels like. That was very, very iffy. Exit lost quite a lot of time. All good. Gained a nice chunk of time through there. Let's hope that Mr. Rats in front of me doesn't get involved. Alright. Taking a bit more curve there, the curbing over there too much, and that's a bottom lap. You see, guys, simple as that. Losing concentration slightly throws your lap completely. Also seems that I don't think we got the PSIs right whatsoever. They're still low 27s. We're definitely going to have to increase them. But hopefully on the second outing second lap, the guys will be a bit better acclimatized. Here we go. We know that he's probably on a quali lap as well, so in the hot seat, just try and focus. Doing a good practice lap together. Oh, I wish. I wish. Oh, hit that awkward bump. Managed to keep it together. Still 25.31, so it is quite hot, Mr. Porsche GT, so I'm not sure if that is going to happen, but we can certainly give it a go. Up a little bit there. Still not too bad, not too bad. And we had a little bit of a lock. For quali we might have to just increase our brake bias slightly. So we had a lock there again. Yo, Gio, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Moment not looking so good, not looking so good. An 18-0 for the moment. Yo, Savi, what's up, what's up, what's up? All the best for the race, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Savi. Yeah, it seems we've sorted out the YouTube issue. So that's obviously very good. But yeah, moment we're just gonna try our best and see what happens. Everyone looking super competitive. I wouldn't be surprised if that is Dalking's race pace. Who knows? I don't have a clue. So for the moment, guys, favorites are anyone in a Honda or a Ferrari. Let's spot. No Hondas. Let's spot the Ferraris. There's 4 of them. It's obviously not really good. Similar stream was a bit tragic. Lag was crazy. Yeah. So it was obviously very horrible. So hopefully we have sorted it out, because obviously it is nice to have them separated, and the way it's structured at the moment is obviously really good. How come the Honda is good now? That is a very good question, Earl. I don't know. It seems that they've given it a bit of a secret buff. It seems the power output with the turbo boot is just unreal, and it seems they've changed a lot of the cars, a lot of the Honda's BOP on certain tracks, so it seems they've decreased the weight of the car around a lot of the tracks. So naturally, if the car is producing more power, has less weight, then it just becomes more competitive. Oh, Koketsu, VTech unlocked. Oh, Koketsu, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, I hope it's well. Hope it goes well, but moreover, I hope that the YouTube stream can last. But yeah, VTech definitely unlocked. Good luck. Let's see that 16. Ah, bash. I'm gonna struggle to do a 16 in these temps. I mean, I barely did a 16. I did a 16.7 only with it in 17.20 after lots and lots and lots of laps. Yo, Danny, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And it got slightly hotter. We're still gonna leave the PSRs exactly the same. Rain in 10 minutes. Rain in 10 minutes, guys. We need to absolutely fly. Do our best possible laps now. Because if it does rain in 10 minutes, that's quali over. So there's going to be about hooking up a lap as fast as we possibly can. So this is some of those moments where you literally need to be on it right at the get-go. Hitting PVs in the Honda. Thought I'm just improving, guess maybe not. No, Earl, I'm sure you're improving as well. The Honda is obviously really good, but it's obviously good to compare apples with apples. So try and see if you obviously are using the Honda now, you will obviously get PBs because the car is obviously really good here. But try and compare yourself with the Honda to yourself with the Honda. So you doing, I'm not sure what times you're doing now in the Honda, but that is now your new PB. Try and beat those PBs, and then from there you'll be able to see improvement, because it's very hard to compare sometimes how good a car is at a specific track and how much better it is at something else. I can't tell you specifically if you were driving the BM that the Honda's 4/10 better here or whatever, you know what I mean? So I can't tell you that whatsoever because I don't actually know. Yeah, the Honda and the Ferrari are definitely the best here, but I'm not sure by how much, if you know what I mean. But I do expect Samir to get pole. Like, out of everyone here, everyone's obviously super talented, but I honestly, considering the time Samir was doing in the other lobby, he did a 16.1 earlier in 22.28 or something like that. So yeah, the chance of anyone touching him, I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's try and get some pressure in our tires for this last little bit, and then start our run. It's a race against the clock at the moment. Because once it starts pouring down, everyone's left. It's not gonna matter at all. You're not gonna improve. Increase the brake bar slightly, just in case we have a lockup. Last thing we want, especially in these crucial laps, is to have a lockup. Oh, only a pleasure, Earl. Don't stress, only a pleasure. That slight little slide there, not ideal. Yeah, we'll try and get a safe banker in. Oh, it just started raining now. It just started raining now. These laps we're doing now could actually be super important. It said 10 minutes, but clearly not. We made it. only the last few corners. Slowly but surely our tyres are going to be losing grip. Don't know if we take the risk to take this flat. Was a bit hesitant. Last corner with the rain falling on the track. Super slippery, missed the apex slightly. Try and get early on the power. Upshift to get the power down. And that's P2 for the moment. Let's just see how the sectors compare. It's much lower now. We might have, guys, maybe, just maybe, secured ourselves a P2. Because the track is not improving at all anymore. The track is now greasy, so we're gonna soon switch to damp and then to wet. But we're already with almost 3/10 down on the first corner. So unless the rain stops immediately, that potentially is quali. Let's go! Everyone's in the pits now because everyone knows GG. I mean, realistically, just between you and I, what are the chances that you're going to take wet tires now and improve on your time? I'm sure there are people that are going to try, but yeah. It was fun while it lasted. Sensational, guys, sensational. Let's hope the race is wet and the Ferraris are in trouble. Sick. Yeah, thank you, Bash. Thank you, Longsu. Thank you, Kogetsu and Earl. Really appreciate it. So amazing. You know what's crazy? I've actually taken part in a qualification session exactly like this. Like, to the T, but it took a bit longer. So, I remember Lambo Esports last year, Laguna Seca. It literally had a rain indicator of 10 minutes. This is obviously taken, the rain got you a bit quicker. But Laguna Seca, last year, Lambo Esports, you had 8 minutes. It was a 2-hour qualification session, or 1.5 hour qualification session. And the rain never stopped coming, so it was, I'm trying to think, was it I think it was a 1 hour, 1.5 hour qualification session, and the rain started at 8 minutes, and essentially it was your first 3-4 laps around Laguna as best as possible, and that was the session. And this was exactly the same, and we just managed to score in a decent banker. I think what also helped us, that short shift out the last corner and taking what's an M flat, the second last, or before the last chicane, taking that left-hander flat, because I'm assuming some people would have lifted. Invalidated in Eau Rouge. Oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, guys. I mean, I said this must be more infuriating. Where did Dal qualify? Yeah, P19. Literally everyone, because we obviously got out the pits quite soon, everyone is slowly stacking and slowly stacking and stacking and stacking. By the time the rain hit me, my entire, I got to the last sector, which is almost completely flat. So, just for curiosity's sake, let's look at the last sectors. So, I lost 2.5 sectors, 2.5 tenths in the first sector, and 2.5 tenths in the middle to Lindner, but then gained 0.17 in the last sector, and it was only a tenth of Vince, the other Audi. But so far, Audi, Aston, and then Malinowski coming in large with the Porsche. Yeah, so at the moment, the guys that are obviously trying to do laps, considering the track is wet, no one is going to be improving on these times. Malinowski is obviously trying to get some wet running in. It is obviously beneficial to get some wet running just to see if it is wet on the Sunday, then you're at least prepared for what the setup is like. But yeah, for the moment, I'm gonna just stay out and not do any wet running. No idea how Alanowski does that. He didn't do it in the wet. But yeah, he tried to. At the moment, he's trying to just get some running in the wet, just in case the race is wet. I'm not sure if I actually want to go out and then get acclimatized to the wet, or if I should. It's 5 minutes. We might as well. Okay, so guys, we are going to be loading our race setup quickly that we made earlier, and then just make it for the wet. So, cambers, we are going to go with 3 to the front, 2.5 to the rear. Let's get some running in. We are going to go 3 ATC, 5 ABS, super low brake bias, and now let's decrease the rear anti-roll bar just a little bit, and yeah, from there go 2 clicks up on the wing, so that if it does end up clearing up, then at least have some straight line speed to defend. Oh, also must definitely go out on wet tires. Oh my word. Okay, so wet tires, let us go roughly with 28 psi's all round. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. But if it is wet, we will be going with a full tank of fuel instead of 80. But I just want to see what the car roughly feels like and how wet it is. I haven't driven Spa in the wet in like really long, so I'm quite curious to see what the car feels like, if it's like super snappy, and in general just how it feels. This should be a crazy puddle here. I just waited for the puddle, otherwise I would have eaten into Lobato. Ooh, Lobato saves it. This is literally going to be tippy toe session. Yo Richie, what's up? If you adjust the rear wing, you adjust the front and rear radials, do you keep the same aero balance? Yeah, you normally do, but for the moment, the balance normally in the wet and dry will kind of be different, because in the wet, sometimes you kind of want the rear to come around a little bit more, just so the car can stay nice and pointy. But yeah, at the moment I'm also using 7 wing, which I might even go as much to 8 or 9, just so I can be really fast in the middle sector, and then just try and defend off the traction zone out of the last corners. But yeah, that is generally what you do. But yeah, it also depends on driving styles and what you want out of the setup. And yeah, in the wet transition it is different, but in the dry that's completely correct. So if you're wanting that same balance, then yeah, just change the wing a bit and then see what you can manage. Okay, so at least we've got a rough idea with our pressures. So we'll go full PSI roughly down on everything. So PSI, unclick, then PSI, one click, and PSI. Okay, that should be good. For NSX setups are OPR, really appreciate it, Richie. Really glad you like them. So at the moment also guys, for this we'll obviously be decreasing the brake ducts as well to get more um, to get more heat into the tires. So we might actually have to adjust these brake uh, pressures a little bit as well. Let's just save this as that. Instead of race, go wet. Go for make it. Aston only has 109 liters here. That's quite shocking. Thought it would have had more than that. I use the Zandvoort setup at Snetterton and it feels fine. Oh, that's awesome, Earl. Really glad to hear that. As you know, I haven't really done a Snetterton setup. I'm not the biggest fan. But yeah, if you say it does, if it does feel okay, then I'm happy to hear that. I don't see anyone improving considering the track condition, guys, is still wet. So for anyone new, oh, thank you, Kalen, really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For anyone that doesn't know, the general gap between where you want to switch. So in optimum, you are on dry tires. Fast, you are on dry tires. Green, dry tires. Greasy, dry tires. Damp, wet, and flooded are all wet tires. So if you ever want to know what tire set you should be on, if you see that it is greasy, still dry tires. As soon as it switches to damp, you want to be on wet tires. Just just a little bit of info in case you guys didn't already know that. Really like the track, just learning it now. Oh, okay. That's awesome, Well, hopefully you've been getting some nice points, some good results. But yeah, guys, that is a really, really, really unexpected qualifying take place, because realistically I was thinking we were going to come here to try and get top 10. Second was obviously not on the cards, at least I didn't know that it was going to be the way it was. But if you look right over there, oh, you see it disappeared slightly. Ah, oh, mm. Oh my word, wait quickly, I need to see something. Uh, um, oh, yeah, it should be fine. I just saw something in terms of the track condition that I was a bit iffy about. Watch P15 feels bad. Yeah, Civi, the track was one of those situations where you had one lap. When I say one lap, I literally mean one lap to do your best lap, because then it started raining and no one was going to improve. Oh, I really appreciate it, Nick. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I bottled a few times today, but won my last race with the fastest lap in Split 2. Oh, that's amazing, Earl. Let's go. Well done, Earl. Well done, well done. Just need setups for NSX for Silverstone now. Yeah, Richie, who knows? Who knows when that'll happen. I'm a bit sketched out because I saw it initially in 30 minutes. It did say that it was going to rain, so I'm a bit iffy about that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was a glitch or if it will still rain in 30. I mean, it says dry now, but still hesitant. yeah, so it's really tough. So essentially 1 lap. I mean, me personally, I honestly thought Fox was going to be taking um, the win and pole, but obviously that's not the case. Can you out-drag an Audi? Unfortunately not. Especially with the wing I have, I'm almost scared that if that rain is still coming, 5 wing as well as max cambers isn't really going to help us. I almost want to decrease. I'm going to decrease the cambers slightly. I mean, who knows? Worst case scenario, it does actually mess up our dry stint. But just in case that still comes, I'll have slightly better cambers than everyone else. Yeah, I'd really need him to mess up his start like badly. Just making sure. Oh, I was almost on a...
10 seconds.
Oh, that could have been bad, guys. I was almost on a U set of tires. Okay. We are on.
Go in single file.
Just make sure. Now, guys, this is going to be very tricky. Especially if that 30-minute rain indicator was actually right and it wasn't a glitch, then oh, it's going to be very sketchy because that will kind of come in between where the pit window is supposed to happen. So yeah, this could get very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. But so far, as I said, P2 couldn't be happier. Didn't expect it. Quali was a bit insane with that 1 lap run that we all had to kind of try and do. But yeah, very, very pleased with that. Once again, we're going to be increasing our brake bias for this race, just to ensure we don't lock up and try and keep the tires good for the entire stint. I mean, what would be more exciting than if the race did change to a wet race, middle of the race? That would be really, really exciting. I mean, I'd really, really enjoy that. Makes it challenging, makes you guys on the edge of your seats. Can be really fun. I mean, even if we do drop to the back because of the rain, as an example, I mean, I'm expecting to get absolutely eaten alive by some of these cars around me in the dry. I'll obviously try and see how well I can do. But yeah, we are in a very unexpected situation at the moment. We'll obviously have the slip on the Audi right off the bat. The Audi from Vince on our right hand side will definitely have a run on us down the main straight. But yeah, Bastion taking praying for rain. We like stress. No, I don't know, it's weird. Earl, I really like the rain. Hopefully it rains. Great time to watch. I mean, it makes it more exciting for you guys. I generally really like the rain because I'm decently good at driving in the rain, especially in tricky conditions. But yeah. Are you South African? Yes, I am, Jacques Duplessis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day so far. Welcome to the stream. Just missed some insane action. We had a dry quali that turned to wet within 1 lap. So everyone essentially had 1 lap to do their absolute best time, and we managed to get second. Not too sure how. We were expecting top 10, expecting the Ferraris to dominate. As there's no Hondas there, so Hondas here, there wouldn't have been a Honda in the top 5 anyway. Yeah, in a bit of an unpredictable situation. I'm from Cape Town. And you, Jacques? Oh, thank you, Richie. Appreciate it. Yeah, just trying to warm up the tires a little bit. Kind of like the rain too. Was doing practice around Kalami in the rain. It's fun. Yeah, lots of people have different opinions of the rain. Like some people are scared of it. Yeah, I don't know. But one person I must say you guys need to watch out, that someone that's really looking forward to the rain is Malinowski in P5. I'm not even lying, guys. The Porsche in the dry at Spa, decent, probably 5th, 6th best car. The Porsche in the wet at Spa, insane, absolutely unreal. If that was a full-on wet quali session, I guarantee Malinowski would have taken pole position. Joe Bergfinger moving to captain. Oh, that's awesome. Does the Audi kill all its tires? I think so personally. But yeah, we'll have to see. Mr. Magic Malinowski, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to see how our tire preservation is on launch of the line. I'm a bit iffy about having an Audi in front of me as well as an Audi directly next to me. So we're going to have to really, really nail it off the line. Yeah. Okay. We'll soon be getting ready. Hopefully we have a good launch and just a good clean lap 1. That's all I'm really hoping for. Check brake balance. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you, Earl. Thank you, Craig. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sub from Dave Cam. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Good luck. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's hope it goes well. To get to my marker. Try and have a really good start. Oh, look, the Audi's already next to me. He had to lift slightly. Which means it should hopefully kill his run down the straight. But look at that Audi go. He's slowly but surely getting caught by the Audi behind us. First lap just trying to survive. So far so good. I actually didn't import my wheel. I got it from someone local. I wouldn't really recommend them at the moment because recently their service hasn't really been all too good. But yeah, I got it from a local guy that had a shop, and then I bought all my equipment through him. And yeah, look at Malinowski making moves on Vince. Hopefully Vince can hold him off as long as possible so that we can have clear air in P2. Last thing we want, a Porsche breathing down our neck, especially with potential rain very well on its way. Malinowski actually got past it. Now we've got Porsche right behind us, Audi right in front of us. Not ideal situation, guys, not ideal. But for the moment we'll just take everything with a grain of salt and just hope that we've got some really insane pace. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot the Audi's got some insane pace, so Malinowski will probably not keep that position. Here comes Vince. Here comes Vince. Go, Vince. Get him. Get him, Vince. Guys, we're going to need Malinowski and Vince van Meerval to battle as much as possible so that we can try and keep our second place nice and warm. But it seems Vince probably tried to go around the outside and has lost half a second or so. So yeah. It's the Linda in the Audi looking very handy and very keen in first at the moment. Yo, Jacques, currently doing sim racing as well as studying. car's looking much better through there, looking really, really balanced. It seemed through that sector that we lost a little bit of time to Malinowski. Down the straight, he's not losing a lot of time, so that's a bit worrying if he's matching us down the straights, but also having that insane middle sector. Track temp's very hot at the moment, 26.33, eh? Track temp 33, air 26, so really, really hot conditions. Aston struggling just a little bit. Malinowski's flashing. Let me also flash. Beep, beep. Yeah, yellow pop-up, seems to be lots of corners behind us. Why not cockpit view? Personally, I like hood view, just because I've been driving with it for a really, really long time. And especially in the wet, being able to see the dry line as well as it feels like the apexes are much easier to hit in hood view, and considering I've been playing with it for such a long period of time, it seems much easier. Yeah, generally a lot of people do use cockpit. I'm just one of the hood drivers. I think just to ensure that we don't lose an insane amount of time, I think I'm going to do the smart thing and I'm going to actually let Malinowski go. So we were really, really gifted with this this B2. I'm going to go over there, take the inside, No, go. I'm going to let him go. He's got much more race pace than me over here. If I can try and follow him as well as stay out of trouble, it'll just be much better for racing position. Yeah guys, so sometimes obviously you want to be able to fight with people for position, but you got to look at the broader perspective and just see, okay, I wasn't really supposed to be qualifying P2, while everyone else is just kind of battling with one another. We'll try and see and stick it, if we can stick with Malinowski as best as possible and just avoid having any fights, causing unnecessary track cuts, and just trying to keep it clean. So yeah, we'll be gifted a little bit of slipstream here and there. Hopefully we can stay in that slipstream every lap to try and slowly pull away with him rather than from him. Although he is insane in this middle sector, so it's going to be hard to keep up. But just hoping that P4 and P5 have a squabble with one another so that we can keep managing to extend and just keep the really strong position we're in. Much better. Hopefully we get even the tiniest bit of slipstream down the straight, just so we can help stay with him. Yeah, definitely Porsche would have 100% slowed each other down. moment just trying to stick with him. Obviously I can see his pace is a bit too much. Same with Vince's pace, but Vince and I mean same with Linda's pace, so I'm just hoping that Vince as well as Dixon and B4 have a big battle. Going side by side together, obviously that's going to lose them a heap of time. So yeah, if we can keep lapping like this, then we should be good. As you can see there, Malinowski doing a 17.7 cannot be matching that race pace whatsoever. Yeah, the setup does feel really, really good. So if you guys are looking for this setup, it is on my YouTube channel, so be sure to go and grab it. Also for race setup, just for the car's stability through Eau Rouge, in terms of race fuel, the only things I changed to it was I changed the rear ride height 2 clicks down and made the rear springs one harder. One harder, one stiffer. Yeah, so that's what I did for in terms of the race setup, but you guys can go and grab it if you guys would like. So that increased, I'll say increased the brake bias slightly, just to look after the tires from locking up as much as possible. Yeah, otherwise it's exactly the same setup I did post on YouTube. I used the same setup I used on YouTube for my quali, but just for race made a minor few adjustments just to be able to look after the tires. Yeah, thank you very much, Erlen. I really appreciate it. Progress has been really insane so far, so I'm really thankful for everyone that's supporting me. Yeah, I think Malinowski will also catch Linda, which will cause a fight. Yeah, there is, I can definitely see that crash potentially coming. I think you're completely correct. I'm just studying Jacques at the moment, a few different courses on Udemy. I have already studied a Bachelor of Commerce as well as a higher certificate in business principles and practices. Just trying to avoid cuts at all costs. Gap's nicely 2.9 seconds now. Not sure if there's been, I think Dixon, I think it was potentially Dixon that was trying to get P4. It has dropped back slightly, but otherwise all good. Oh, that's amazing, Jean. Let's go. Yeah, I really appreciate the support, Earl. Thank you so much. Lap time's looking really nice, really consistent. And then I see slowly but surely catching E1. That'll obviously help our chances as well if they do end up having a fight. Slowly edge towards them, potentially have some pit stop dramas. You never know. Because the straight's so long, let's take a sip. There's only two tracks where you can mostly take a sip, a cool drink down the main straight because they're so long is Spa and Spa. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. I mean, you can, other tracks you can risk it, like Catalunya, Nürburgring you can also risk it a bit. Zandvoort definitely not. I'm trying to think, am I missing something? Yeah, Donington, those sort of tracks, Alton, you definitely are risking it. Whereas Spa and Oregon are definitely the safer options. But with Spa, it's got that, obviously, that double super long straight, back straight, and then obviously the home straight, so definitely some breathing room. What is your guys' opinions? I think personally, in terms of endurance races, I think Spa is the least taxing out of all of them, just because of the break that you get on the straights. What's your guys' opinions? If right now, tomorrow, any one of you have to do a 12-hour at any track, which would be the least? You have to solo do it. Let's not say, let's do 6 hours. 6 hours as an example. Right now you have to do a 6-hour race tomorrow on a specific track. Don't you think that Spa is the least taxing, considering all the straights? We literally can just chill, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and still have the freedom of just keeping your foot on the throttle. You hate Spa. Oh my word. Daytona Road is the taxing? Yeah, I mean it could be. I think so as well. But also, must remember it's not in ACC, so if it was in ACC I would definitely consider it. Monza. I don't know, Monza's also potentially up there, but I like also Spa considering how long the lap time is. Because Monza's like 140s and years like 220s or so. So it just ends up, the 6 hours will feel like it goes quicker. I mean, even here, we've already done 7 laps and I'm literally just chilling. I didn't realize that 17 minutes have gone by already, whereas at Monza it would have been like 10 laps or so, if you know what I mean. I saw that, Jacques, I saw that. Of Laguna or Hungary. Yeah, no brakes there whatsoever. Even Zolder, like Zolder would also be quite taxing considering the cuts through the chicane and the car yeeting. Especially if you don't have a car that's phenomenal over the chicane. Yo. You would absolutely struggle. Yeah, there's a reason there's 24 hours of Spa, agreed. I mean, 24 hours, like, imagine also Nordschleife, like, in the 24 hours of Nordschleife, how absolutely dead you are after doing that. Just constant cornering, constant thinking. I mean, I really would love ACC to bring out Nordschleife. Never gonna happen. Zandvoort will make you seasick, yeah. You're actually completely right, correct. Speaking of Zandvoort, tonight is the SRO at Zandvoort. That's going to be really nice. They obviously BOP the cars as best as possible to make all the cars roughly equal, and then it's all about the drivers. I've seen in the last round that that half a second covered the top. I think it was half a second. I think it was half a second covered the top 28. So yeah, very, very interesting. At the moment, we're just kind of running our own race, just chilling. At the moment, trying not to pick up any cuts of any sorts, hoping that Lobato and Mr. Vince end up having a fight, and also slowly but surely hoping that the Ferraris of Rats as well as Foch are being held up somewhere in some massive pack so that they can't extend forward because of the amount of pace they have. Yeah, oh, it's absolutely insane. It was that Mazzano, the top, that was literally like the top 28 or top 32 or something insane that were covered by half a second. I remember Jordan Sherritt, my teammate, obviously insane talent, signed with Lambo Esports. Like on his lap, he said if he's irritated, he's messed up his lap because he had another .04 in the lap. I mean, .04 is nothing, and that .04 would have qualified him, if I remember correctly. I think it was from 9th. It would have been from 9th to P4, which is just unreal. I mean, .04 is literally like that. I mean, through that corner we lost .02. Like, it's insane. Yeah, Malinowski's finally in the 18s. I don't know if his tyres are starting to slowly but surely die. You happy to hit 19th on Spa with your G29? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, 19s are still very, very quick. I will say that sim racing is not all about equipment. So you can perform at SRO or esports level with a G27 or a G29. It's not necessary to have the best equipment. That's also what's really nice about sim racing. It's mostly for the comfort, consistency, and just the feeling. But yeah, it's not necessary to have good equipment. It is nice to have. I would say out of all the equipment you can get, brakes are the most important. Just to have that consistency of feel how much force you're braking, because you can obviously feel the amount of force you're exerting better than you can moving it forward and backwards with your foot in terms of distance. But other than that, yeah. But yeah, that's still really awesome that you're doing 19s. Well done, Joe. The only way I'd be able to catch the guys ahead, obviously, if they obviously crash any of the normal stuff. But in terms of my car at the moment, if my car can get converted to the Aston pre-1.8 update, ooh, I'll catch them in a jiffy. Oh, the Aston pre-1.8 was so amazing. It literally was like, not easy, if you know what I'm saying by easy, but it used to low 16 ones and 2s and 3s were literally like, oh, just go out and do it. Oh, I made a mistake, there's a 16.6. Compared to the Aston now, which is significantly slower. That was a better lap time. I don't understand setups and what to do to make the car fast and stable. See, now that's what I'm here for, Jacques. Make free setups so people can have them that don't understand how to do it and just want to be able to learn. And yeah, give them the setups for free. Yeah, just trying to also help out the community and show my part and try and help everyone out. I also do offer coaching, which at the moment, since you're from South Africa, is 300 Rand an hour. In dollar value, it's $20 an hour, and then I think in pound value, I think it's 18 or 19 per hour. But yeah, if anyone is looking towards getting coaching, to try and find that crucial extra tenths, those extra few seconds that they are missing, then yeah, you know where to find me. Also launching my Patreon soon, which is really, really exciting. I'm gonna have a few nice bundles with setups for coaching, and just, yeah, really good environment for everyone. Yeah, Ryan, completely agree. Read the second part of your message now as I get onto the back straight. A little bit of a slide. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is for fun and immersion. I mean, brakes are obviously the most crucial, just for that consistency, that feeling, just to help with the immersion of the game. Now, guys, if you haven't already, if you are watching, please make sure to like the video if you are enjoying it, or if you aren't, then that's also completely fine. But yeah, please make sure to, if you do need a M4, a Aston, Honda, or a Bentley setup. I only have one Bentley setup on the channel and 2 Honda setups, but feel free to go check them out on my channel and go and have them. Yeah, Earl, there are some really expensive coaching sections out there. Pretty much trying to add as much value for money as I can. Just trying to help everyone out with the amount of knowledge and speed that I've gained in ACC, and just try and transfer that across and help other people for a reasonable amount. Obviously, anyone can charge whatever they want, so your Nils, your Jordan Sherritts, Malinowski in front of me also does coaching. Anyone can charge whatever they want. It's up to them what to charge people, but yeah, those are my prices, and yeah, I feel it's really, really good value for money. So it seems like gap to Lobato is roughly staying around... Oh, what happened to Vince? Did he disconnect? That's unfortunate if he did. Did anyone see what happened to Vince? They have a crash, did they touch? I'm not sure. While we've been speaking, guys, it seems that Malinowski has started to catch a Lynn there by quite a bit. Just tell me, guys, if everything's fine with the stream. I have seen that our ping has jumped up a little bit, so hopefully that is not an issue. Everything's still fine with the stream, guys? All good, all good, all good. Seems good for me. That's good. Oh, we were lucky to not pick up a track cut there. Everything's good. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I am obviously super nervous. We've had the last few YouTube streams not go as well as the restream we've been using has been very iffy as of late. It's been affected in our Twitch stream as well, but it seemed fine on our Twitch stream earlier today. Yeah, just hoping that YouTube goes smoothly, because the last thing I want is for you guys to have a poor poor viewing experience. It's like the Audi DC. Don't see the beam catching you. I mean, Lobato has been really, really good in the last few rounds, so unless I absolutely obliterate my tires. It seems also my fears of that potential rain I saw aren't really coming to fruition. We could have actually went with higher campus, because I think it's actually doing more damage now than good. But hoping everyone's tires are kind of just dying slowly but surely. Look at Samir, the two Ferraris, guys, P5 and P6. So Samir has pulled up all the way from P15 to P6 at the moment. So he's absolutely flying. So unfortunately they haven't held him back as much as I wanted to. But it is good at the moment that the two Ferrari drivers are fighting against each other and not working with one another to be able to catch all of us ahead. Yeah, we'll try and bank third. I'm a bit nervous about the Ferrari and their pace that they are seemingly showing. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully all is good. There's 6 more laps, guys, and then we will jump into the pits. Everything is seeming under control. Ferrari's fighting, it seems, yeah, long soon. Hopefully they do. I want them to fight as much as possible, because I think realistically they are probably the only driver car combo that can catch me at the moment from my very safe third. So yeah, hoping that they do fight. Who's your championship rivals? So Samir is one of them. I think Lobato is another. So it's good that I'm ahead of him. And then I'm not too sure really as well. Yes, this is ACR. ACR Pro. So far, guys, looking really, really good. We're looking after our tires nicely. We're roughly keeping the same amounts of laps, dropped off slightly, but otherwise still good. The pressures aren't too bad as well. That's promising. And yeah, I hope hopefully we can make this work from a very unexpected qualifying. A potential very promising result. Thank you, Bob. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Vince in the Audi, I remember he also dropped out earlier. So that's unfortunate. No, I don't do any race room iRacing. The only racing games I play at the moment is ACC, obviously competitively, then Gran Turismo just for fun at the moment. Like Jardia, Cryptic, I don't see their streams. Yeah, so Cryptic and Jardia have seemingly signed out of the rest of the championship. Jardia also has, he's also committed to another championship on the same day, so he's decided to rather do GT Omega, I think it's called, which also happens to fall place on Wednesday, so he signed out of the ACR championship, and then I think Cryptic as well. He's obviously been really, really busy. Just had his baby recently, so that's really awesome and exciting for him and his family. And I wish them all the best. But yeah, so far still really packed. Some really good drivers. At the moment, Lobato is surprisingly catching us as well as he's bringing the Ferrari boys with us. So we might have to pull a little bit of an undercut just to get some fresh boots and try and extend the gap. Just a little bit nervous in the sense of which traffic could end up with. That might be a cut. We lost a little bit. Okay, no time gain. It's really good. Yeah, GT3 Omega Cup majority is racing in. Yeah, that's correct. Wondering if any of these people are going to jump into the pits. The Lobato behind is doing very high 18s. That's roughly what we need to match at the moment to try and keep him at bay. We're going to start trying sweating the laps, use all of our tyres as much as possible just before we come into the pits. What's up to P6? I'm guessing a few people have pit already. Now, realistically, I think, Savi, if I'm honest, that could be just his pace. A few people could have pitted, completely correct, but I honestly think the pace he had, he was showing, especially in LFM, that I think that is genuinely like his pace, and he's got the pace to be able to get there. Just hoping Lobato holds the Ferraris up. They'll probably jump into the pits immediately. They'll probably go for the undercut, same like what I'm planning to do. Yeah, we just need some smooth, fast clean laps. Completely agree. Just to try and keep the gap. Not like that. And not like that either. We've got no time gain, so that's always beneficial. Oh, bogged so badly off that corner. Your favorite F1 driver in the current lineup? So I'm supporting Max to win the championship at the moment, but in the, like, if do or die favorite driver in the grid at the moment has to be Fernando Alonso. And yours, Rock? What's your favorite? Who's your favorite F1 driver in the current lineup? Might be a cut, not too sure. Yeah, I knew it. Watch 2, 18, 8. Yeah, they're getting definitely stuck behind Lobato at the moment. I think we are going to be pitting this lap just in case, especially with the back marker ahead. The last thing we want is to be losing time behind the back marker. Kind of tried to show my nose to in hopes that he would just fly off the racing line. Kind of works, so I had to use a little bit of scare tactics. But yeah, I think we're going to be pitting this guys, just this lap guys, just to get some fresh new rub on the tires. And see if we can maybe work an undercut. Max for the win and Seb all-time favorite. Oh, that's awesome. We roughly support the same people. That's really cool, Joe. That's a bit early. Battles the boss, agree. Let's go. I don't know, should I pit now? I'm gonna actually extend one more lap. Hopefully this decision doesn't come to bite me. I think one of them jumped in the pit. Race is going really well, no mistakes. No mistakes on the pits. Team Spots has jumped into the pit, so we're definitely jumping in this lap because I think the undercut will be really, really strong here, and he'll be able to shoot out some 17s as an offensive measure. Trying to get everything out of the tires in this last laps. Maybe slightly went too aggressive for the car for the race. Rats got past the bottom, yeah, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Rats actually seem to have gained quite a lot from that, but I'm not too sure. Let's make the front right down by 1. The rear left up by 1 as well. Make sure we get ourselves a new set of tires. 90 liters for the time remaining should be perfectly fine. It seems most of us have jumped into the pits here. Just confirming, new set of tires, change tires, no suspension damage. Everything is all good. Dry tires. Last thing we want is wet. And yeah, let's make sure we just stop the car really nicely and have a really, really good outlap. I do still think that potentially Watch is going to jump us. Straight up, so not too bad, not too bad. There's a little bit of time in it, teensy bit of time in it, but otherwise not too bad. So let's see, there's Vince. Oh, so he didn't, guys, Vince did not disconnect. It just seemed that he had unfortunately got involved in an accident which will probably be resolved after the race. So back out in a few. So our pit stop was roughly the same as Mr. Rat's behind. Mr. Fox is flying up the hill. So we have lost a little bit of time to Rats, so that's going to be quite interesting, especially how fast the Ferrari is down the straight. But Labata seemed to have jumped Samir, and Samir got past him. What happens, guys, when you have some stupidly fast car down a straight? You can just make moves. We got 2 more cuts to work with, well technically 3 until the penalty. So yeah, let's try and see. Hopefully these opening laps are really solid. Not too sure how good our pace is going to be in comparison to the 2 Ferraris. Just trying to push these tires really hard on these opening laps. Or probably affect us at the end, but I'm hoping by doing this that Samir will be able to catch Rats. Because let's face it, guys, at this point it literally seems that both Ferraris will get us. The straight line advantage that they have is just surreal. In the first sector as well as the last sector, they like stupidly quicker than this car, so you're gonna have to really defend super hard. Yeah, I also prefer front engine cars. Yeah, those cars that you mentioned are also a little bit of struggles with mine. I have driven the Audi, and the Audi quite decently competitively, but yeah, it is. I'd prefer to drive the likes of an Aston or a BM. How's Dalking made that pit stop work? What? I'm so lost. Okay. So I think, guys, potentially Dalking might not have... Oh, that's not good. Might not have taken tires and just went full fuel from the get-go. Hoping that's what the Ferrari boys behind me have done. They are coming in hot. Oh, bit of a slide. Bentley AMG, Aston, Lexus are my favorite. Oh, that's awesome, Jock. Haven't really driven the Lexus or the AMG that much, but definitely driven the Bentley quite a bit, and the AMG not as much either. This could get messy, guys. This could get messy. The Ferraris are so much faster down the straights. When I say so much faster, I literally mean they 6+ km an hour faster down the straights in quali trim. So in the race trim, it should roughly be the same. So only positive that we have at the moment is that Foch has a slipstream on Rats. So hopefully that does mean that they have a massive fight. Who knows what will come from it, and hopefully I am not involved. For the moment, Foch is ahead just like that. Use traction zones to defend. Yeah, I'll try. AMG's a curb eater, so it's good at Imola and Zolder. You know what's actually better at Imola and Zolder? Bentley. Bentley is better than the Merc at Imola as well as Zolder, and the BM is better than the Bentley at Imola. So BM is the best car at the moment at Imola, and Bentley is the best car at Zolder at the moment. You look at how far Samir is coming back from. Like, guys, come on, you saw that, right? Like, how insane is that? GP2! 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 We have a GP2 engine, boys. Don't hurt me, Samir. I have a GP2. That's not even funny. Yeah, I told you. I told you. Well, considering the train of cars we're in, like, this could end up with us literally in like P6 or something. Like, if anything goes wrong, look at all the cars that are involved that can get past me. Literally like 6 cars within 1.5 seconds. I can only get 42 centimeter. Oh, 42 centimeter still pretty good. If you do like the BM, you can go grab my BM setup. I did a 40.2 in the BM at Imola, so definitely go give that a try. No way. Here we go, fight boys, fight, 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 fight. And don't defriend fresh air. Yeah. Come on boys, fight, 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 fight. M4 is good too, yeah. M4 is insane. So guys, watch, he's 8 tenths behind. Let's see, I guess at the end of the straight he's going to be comma 2. The 8 tenths, I say comma 2. I might be overstating here. Oh, someone died! Rats. Guys, Rats has died. Okay, I overstated the Ferraris. Speed just a little bit. Someone unfortunately has killed Rats there, guys. At least that's one Ferrari that won't be coming to destroy us. Oh, that's awesome. Well done, Sivi. Let's go. Looks the only car you managed to get 41s in Imola. That's still really good. 41s is really, really good. 42s as well. You guys must not worry about it being off pace or anything. It's still really, really good. Okay, Dal, we're gonna need your BM to have 50 more horsepower. Come on. You have to help us against Samir. Darren's attacking Samir. Let them fight. Yeah, I'd love to let them fight, but I think he's coming for us here. Look at the speed difference. Oh, I shifted into 6 by accident. Come on, boost, boy, boost! I shifted into 6 by accident there, guys. Managed to work on. Yeah, 48 is good at Monza. Sorry. Sorry, Samir. I can't do anything here. Oh guys, this is intense. This is intense. This is intense, guys. The BM's definitely also got some legs on us. Why do we stay? We did the 6th gear thing again. Did I touch him? Did I touch him, guys? Did I touch him? Anyone? Anyone? Guys? You got hit from behind, no. Didn't touch him. For anyone, just for Samir hit him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just to like super check, please can someone go slightly back in the replay? I'll check his stream. Yeah, please do if you can. Samir from behind. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Bartha's now on him. We in the safe. We're so far safe from everyone around us, but yo, that was intense. Drive through for track limits for Vince. Not guilty. Last thing I want is to be spinning Dull, which is my GTWR teammate. I checked his stream. Darren got it from behind. Okay. I don't know why I've been shifting to 6th there. I don't know. It's kind of screwed me a little bit. Amir's definitely turning up the heat again with the pace. I think we took too much out of our tyres, guys, at that initial phase. We've still got 33 minutes to go. Guys don't feel all that good. Elkin got Hamilton. Oh, that's unfortunate, Joe. Why am I shifting to... Oh, it's not the BM. What am I thinking? I'm thinking, why am I shifting to 6th and thinking I'm driving the BM? I'm so used to driving the BM. Ah, that's my fault. What a clown. What is Hamilton? Okay, was rubber banding, to be fair. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll just hope, as I said, that it's not my fault. The last thing I want to do is hit him. Amir back on my 9 behind when Hamilton took Max out at Silverstone last year. Oh, that's the Hamilton. Oh my word, that's funny. Every other lap I'm literally just seeing a yellow flag. Like, what's going on? At least guys, we're okay at the moment with track cuts. We've only got one. We've still got plenty to play with, so that's really good. you spin out, then you got Vettel. Because he was spinning as well as Ferrari. Yeah, he was spinning a lot in Ferrari's days. Especially towards the end. Come on, Aston. Boost, baby. Boost. 18.3. A little bit late on the brakes, guys. I think he's gonna have us here, to be honest. Yeah, the car doesn't look too bad, but the fronts don't feel like they're that much there anymore. And Samir will probably get us here. Let's hope that he error washes to a DT. We'll try and squeeze him as much as possible. Oh. We're trying to defend against a Ferrari like Hamilton trying to get past what was it? The AlphaTauris. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we got no track limits, that's good. He just has such an overspeed. Guys, that's it. Aston low torque, yep. It's just a boggy boy, a very, very boggy boy. Nice, I can't do anything against that. We're gonna have to try and end against Lovato. Oh, I was almost gonna hit him. I was so scared I was gonna hit him there, so I went off. Let's hope we can get a nice look from Lovato and maybe catch him down the straight. That was not obviously ideal. Oh, the car. He has a slip from the Ferrari. Let's see. Anything we have to hope for now, guys, is the fact that we've got one cut. They hopefully have quite a lot. And then try and force them into a cutting on the track. I mean, I didn't. Still, the fact that we're P5, I'm quite happy with that. Didn't expect anything. We were way up the field of what I was expecting, so gotta look at the positives for the moment. Yeah, 100%. Last thing I would want to do is hit Samir as well. Guys up ahead still doing 17s. Nope, I can't be doing that at the moment. just as that happens, some meters doing 17s. And wash them on. Over, yeah, agree. Especially if we can just stick with him, we can get some free slipstream and hopefully defend against Dull because he's looking really fast as well. Definitely chose the wrong car this season. Minutes left, guys. We're just gonna have to try and see what we can do, if we can hold on, and just see what happens. A little bit better there. Still gaining on us. 4/10 a lap at the moment. Mellis not too far behind in terms of pace. Any good leagues out there for amateurs? I might sign up. I mean, ACR is also pretty good. The league I'm currently doing, they have some good sign-ups. And it is quite challenging as far as I've heard. But the one thing you want in a league is to ensure that the balance of amateurs are right. Because I know this one league, I can't think of the league's name now. They have people in their rookie and amateur division that are like stupidly quick, and it's just based on their racecraft and the results that they've been getting. So, and they butcher quality on purpose to race in a lower tier to either get the rookies money, or if it's no money involved at all, then they essentially just take part so they can have the glory and say that they're the silver champion or amateur champion or whatever the case may be. Yeah. I mean, I don't participate in that many leagues in general, so it's difficult for me to give you a recommendation based on any league because I'm only doing one league at the moment. Then 2 other championships in Coach Dave Super Sprint and the Coach Dave 1000 Endurance Cup. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to advise you, but yeah, that's all I can say. Imagine how cool it would have been if this race was wet. Would have maybe been cool for like a turn of events. Maybe we would have done even worse. Who knows? We're definitely struggling with pace at the moment, guys. Al's catching us very quickly. When Dull does eventually catch us, guys, let him through so that he can try and fight the bottom, and maybe we can gain off the both of them, or defend with everything we have against them. Well, LFM dailies are definitely very, very good. It helps sharpen your the racecraft, keeps you nice and fresh. So yeah, I definitely would recommend LFM. Keep doing LFM just the way you're doing things right now. Up is looking slightly better from us, but still, 17th or mid 18s. Too early to say. Yeah, we'll see when he does arrive. I'll brake a bit too late. I-18 for him, so not too bad. Don't know how I made those brakes work there. That might be a cut. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay guys, so we have 2 cuts to play with. Yeah, 18-9 and stuff, so it is looking a bit more promising towards us keeping this position. Getting that second cut doesn't help, because I would have loved to use it as a defense mechanism in the closing stages. This lap not looking so good. Trying, guys, we're trying. Trying to keep up with Labat as much as possible and keep the gap as steady as possible with Tolkien. Yeah, I'm trying to look after my tires for the Dell fight, but you can't look after your tires while pushing your absolute hardest to try and prevent the fight from happening. It doesn't work like that. At the moment, guys, it seems worst case scenario if we P6 here, which will be absolutely thoroughly pleased with. Yeah, I understand with the no sliding. I'm just saying that we're obviously trying to squeeze out everything. No sliding is a given, obviously. It loses lap time as well as kills the tires. But yeah, thank you. "15 minutes remaining, guys. We looking like we could have a fight with Dolking right at the end of the race. Seven laps left, yeah, roughly. That should roughly be the calculation. Yeah, we must just try and keep it consistent. Trying to keep the gaps as stable as possible at the moment. Foch has absolutely disappeared. Certainly trying to head towards P2. Yeah, you're definitely right so far, Porsche. This lap is looking a little bit better. Did exactly the same lap. This lap only caught less than half a 10, so that's really good. Just trying to buy ourselves time, guys. Left it there, hopefully it's enough. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I lifted there to try and prevent the track cut. We obviously lost 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths, but at least we didn't get the track cut. That's obviously really good. More important. Oh! Yeah, Porsche, when you're doing things like that, that's not gonna help. Let's try and obviously prevent doing that. tires definitely don't feel so good at the moment. Kind of like Spider-Man did in that Avengers movie. I don't feel so good. He got disintegrated by Thanos. Otto also feeling the pressures of his tires slowly but surely slipping away. For the rest of the lap, guys, we had a decent recovery. We lost obviously quite a heap of time. Yeah. This lap will be slightly bigger than the other laps, but there's still 10 minutes remaining. Roughly 5 laps or so. Definitely all still to play for. Second that lap from Dull. Not ideal. With the car bottomed out there. Hopefully we didn't get a cut there. Okay, we managed to not get a cut. Who's P1? Torts? Yes, Tortellini is P1 at the moment, Richie. Very wide from Levante, as I said earlier, definitely also feeling the effects of his tyres. It looks like we'll have more than enough fuel, guys. Bit of a slide. The rears did not need that at all. They're probably screaming at me like, why are you putting us through this? Increase the DC, I mean the brake bias slightly. I think everyone is having scruffy laps here in first tires. Yeah, I think so too. So hoping that we can keep onto the position. Looking good so far. Another 0.8 for Dull. Very good first sector, so we would have gained a tad bit of our time back. I was out of laps, yeah. As long as we keep the tires in check, don't have any crazy moments, we should be fine. Like that. Do not need that. That's definitely looking a lot more promising. much better laps so far, guys. Much better. Definitely put a little bit of a stance towards the mount that he was catching us. I have to guess, guys, I would say there's roughly about 3 laps remaining. Even though we did a much better lap there, Dal also did a superb lap. Another half a second out of us. Oh, I hit that awkward curb. Yeah, we managed to keep it, guys. We managed to keep it without getting a cut. That's good. 3 more laps or so, guys. 3 more laps. 3 more laps. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, all. Really appreciate it. Oh, as I looked at chat, wrong place, wrong time. Oh, wrong place, wrong time. That's on me. Okay, so we lost an unnecessary .6. Thought I still had slightly more time until the braking zone there. Oh, he's coming. It's a bit of a scruffy lap. More laps, guys. 2 more laps. Focus, yeah. I'm trying. Much better through there. So roughly, guys, just 5 more sectors, 5 more sectors. Gonna have to survive 1 more lap, guys. 1 more lap. So 1.4 seconds, which is really good. Yeah, we're just gonna have to ensure that we get some good exits and just try and hold it off. good T1. Really nice exit onto the back straight. The time has run out. 2 more sectors, guys. 2 more sectors. There we go. We're pushing, guys. We're pushing. Oh. All getting a bit loose. Last sector, guys. Last sector. Last chicane. Come on, we got this. Can we secure this P5? And P5, baby. P5. Let's go. Not an expected result at all. Nonetheless, very, very good. Yo, thank you, Savi. Woo! That was intense. The capital I, capitalized, 96 font, underline, bold. Absolutely insane. Go, Pablo, thank you. Longsu, thank you. Danny, thank you. Savi, Earl, Force GT, Richie, thank you so much, guys. Not an Aston's track, just incredible, yeah. Really well done by Samir to pull his way through the field, and well done to Malinowski as well as all the other competitors. Ooh. That Audi is rapid, says Malinowski. Okay, guys, let's look at what our tire wear was like. I have a feeling it was really, really bad. So, not actually as bad as I thought. So we had light graining on our first stint with 2.4 and 2.3. It definitely felt worse. Let's check out our other stint. 0.3 as well with a 2.2 moderate. I'm not too sure if our last stint over there was this set of tires, but this one was definitely more killed. Excellent defending, looked after the tires so well. Yeah, I tried my absolute best. Thank you so much, Porsche. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. So let's just check for the moment quickly. Save the replay and just look at that start again. Oh, we don't have the start. We'll just look at what happened in between some of those instances. Some of those instances where it was really, really looking close. It was definitely after the pit stop phase happened, when Samir and all the boys getting super, super close to me. Yeah, Samir was quite close. Gave him benefit of the doubt of the inside. Couldn't unfortunately make the corner. I came back and opened up the steering and then just slightly ended up touching Samir, which allowed the dulking past. Then had to try and defend against dulking. But down the main straight, tried to go around the outside, gave him enough space, gave him the room. This is some really, really good racing. At the inside line here, not much grip out there. Kept it around the inside. Had a really, really nice battle here, guys. Super, super respectful. Any slide over there just cost him a eensy bit of time, and then, yeah. Otherwise, that was really, really cool. That late man, great drive. Thank you very much for popping in, Earl. Really appreciate it. Longsu, yes, of course I can. So, you mentioned where rats died. Okay, let's see. Who's this lap? So he was behind. He was behind myself and Samir. Let's look at this perspective. The stretched out view. He's got a nice little run on Mr. Foch over here. Nice little slipstream. Both of them obviously wanting to gain time on me. Seems like something happens over here. They're still slipping Samir. I'm staying towards the inside. Tries to hug around the inside. Hops on the curb. Dolking gets a slightly better exit than him. Jump on Dolking. Obviously fighting really, really hard. They go side by side into T1. You know what I think it is? I think that Rats died at the top of the hill. Dolking next to him, yeah, obviously going to take it. This is where they're at. The BM's pulling a little bit. Let's watch Rats. Oh! Yeah, too much curb. Let's watch that again, guys. As he turns in, he's not got the optimal line, so he wants to be where Dolking is. So he ends up turning a bit too early and not as much as he wanted to. Takes a stupid amount of grass, a stupid amount of curb with a little incy bit of grass with a stupid amount of curb. Obviously the car 220 k's an hour uphill, steering wheel locked, and yeah, that's it. That's unfortunate. Shame for him. That's really unfortunate. And then we'll just look at the incident with Dull. Over here somewhere. What happened? You ready? Okay, so let's just watch here, guys. Dull's getting obviously a super big slipstream from me over here. Going side by side next to each other in the corner. Yeah, the curb is lethal, Civi, 100%. We're completely next to each other over there. Barto and Foch braking really, really late. Foch has a better line into this corner. Oh, and then unfortunately spins Dull, and Dull couldn't really go anywhere. That's really unfortunate. Ah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, guys, I just want to thank you so much for all tuning in. Really do appreciate it, and hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Managed to pull out a P5, which I didn't really think was going to happen. But yeah, other than that, really thoroughly pleased with result, and want to thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'm not too sure that I'll stream tomorrow, but if I do, just check out for that. Other than that, awesome guys. Thank you once again, and enjoy the rest of your evenings. Cheers.